today, as promised and as your major request from the favorites video, foam roller video today, I'm going to take you through what I do on it. You can either follow along or just watch it to get some ideas. I'm going to show you how I roll out a lot of things as well as do ab exercises on this. It will really, really help you a lot because of the... So, first thing I do is roll out my back, and I'm going to show you how you can pop your back too, which is really nice. So I just start here, and then I have the roller maybe, mid-back. And then if you use your elbows to push the roller that way, you'll get a couple pops. And then down, pop. You can also do hands behind your head, roll out your back, get in between the shoulder blades. Stop here again at in between the shoulder blades, take your elbows, push that way, and then pop. So then just sort of back and forth on your back, up to the neck. And the key with the foam roller that not a lot of people know is that if you have a spot, which I'll talk about too on the IT band, don't keep rolling, hold. Find that spot and hold for a few seconds. It'll give the muscle a chance to release. So I'm rolling back and forth. Now, to pop the lower back, this might work for some of you, might not. I'm going to roll all the way back to where the roller is now on my sort of, not lower spine here, but just on those first couple of vertebrae here. Elbows again, take the elbows, push the foam roller that way, and just hold. And what you're doing is you might get a pop, but you're creating traction and space in your lower back. So again, elbows, it's on the low back, push the foam roller that way, and you try and go the other way, and you're going to create a lot of space in that lower back. And it feels really, really good. Slowly getting out of this. Again, sometimes that will pop, sometimes it won't. Now we're going to roll out the hips and your turnout muscles. So come onto the roller, one knee bends, and I'm going to roll onto that hip and kind of get into those turnout muscles. Again, if you find a really sticky spot, hold it. That's the key to this. Really hold that spot and then roll it a little bit more and then come back to that spot. It's not particularly fun to hold it, but it works. So then you can get all the way down here. Also, getting into those back sides and turnout muscles. It's huge for dancers to be able to have that strength, but also be able to roll it out and get the flexibility. You can go up to the waistband. That's tighter than you think it is. And just back and forth. Then other leg, bend, roll, back and forth. And you don't need to have, this big of a foam roller. This works with the smaller one. They have half-size foam rollers. Same exact thing. Back and forth on that turnout muscle. Now, moving to the IT band, which a lot of you want to roll out. What we're going to do, come onto the side. I like to cross one leg over top, just gives me a little bit more steadiness. And then you roll it on down. Fair warning, this really hurts. So you're going to roll, and if you find a sticky spot, stop. Stop for a sec. And then maybe go a little bit further down, find a spot, hold it. And then keep going, and you can go back up. But remember, just going back and forth is not going to be as beneficial as finding a spot and holding it. It's excruciating. You might have to sort of build up to this. And then you can also roll all the way up to that hip. That's not particularly fun either. And then again, roll down. Find that spot and hold. Good. And then get all the way down to that kneecap. That's where a lot of us are really tight. And hold. Etc. Then we do the other side. Again, cross the leg over, gives you a little bit more stability. And then find that IT band and start to roll. You'll have one side tighter than the other. We all do. This is my looser side. Find a spot, hold it. Try and breathe, relax it. If you keep it tense, it's not going to relax. Breathe. Ouch. And back down. You can do this while you're watching television or something. That's a nice distraction. All the way down to that kneecap. Now, the other thing about foam rolling is I would do this on a regular basis. Don't wait until you are so tight that it's too painful. You know, this not only rolls out tight muscles, but it keeps your muscles from knotting up. So a lot of people do this. I wish I needed to start doing this more, but I would do it after class or before class every day while you're watching TV every day, so you prevent the muscles from getting so tight that it's so excruciating you can't do it. So it's not only good for, you know, it's preventative, not just for already tight. So, for the quads, coming onto the stomach, onto the roller, rolling forward, getting into the quads. You can turn your legs in, turn your legs out. Again, finding the spots that are really tight, coming forward. It's also like mini plank time. Not quite the same, but don't be afraid to bend the knees, finding spots, and holding it. Turn those legs in. Trust me, if you turn your legs in, you'll find some sticky spots. And back down. Again, you can probably do this longer than I'm doing it, but for video length purposes, I'm not doing it as long. Now, you can also do your calves on the foam roller. I would recommend doing calves with a tennis ball because this really isn't going to quite do the same thing as a tennis ball would. It's not going to be as beneficial. But if your calves are so tight that the tennis ball doesn't work, that's what this is nice for. Now I'm going to show you how to do some ab exercises on this. The first thing you can do with any size foam roller, doesn't matter. We're going to put the foam roller in the same place we did to crack our lower back, like so. So the hips are on the foam roller. And you can do your entire ab series like this. You know, just the normal sort of Pilates abs, in and out, that's the tendency, is rolling forward. So you really want to not do that. You really want to use those lower abs to keep that foam roller still. Yeah, this one, you know, it's a little bit trickier. This one, I would keep the head down for most of it, because for whatever reason, when you do this, you're not going to get the lower abs as much. So do the foam roller, and you're going to have to fight the roll. Yeah, so just your normal ab series. It'll feel totally different. Yeah, the straight leg. This one's really hard, down and up. Down and up. Yeah, so that's for any foam roller size. Now, this next one will only work if you have the full size, not the half size. So, I'm going to sit on it this way, and a good rule of thumb is to straighten your arms out and be able to wrap your fingers around the end. That's how you know you're in the right place. You can start by just doing some arm work. This is a good idea to kind of get your spine, those muscles along the spine. It's another good one. Has nothing to do with ab work, but it feels really good. It's a good sort of, you might get a couple shoulder pops here and there, but the ab work that I was talking about, start with the hands down. Trust me. One leg up, and switch. Yeah, seems pretty simple. One leg up, and switch. Then, you're really ambitious. Arms off, down, one foot up, and down. I'm telling you, stability central. Both arms off, one leg up. You're gonna have to fight the roll big time. One leg off, and down, really tricky. Again, start with the hands, just so you can start to find it. But the minute you take the arms off, you've got to find that roll. And this is really great for développés, finding that stability, you know what I mean? For pirouettes, finding your stability. You can also maybe go up to, whoops, see? Go up to releve and try and do it like this. Very challenging. Got to use ankle stability. And then what you can do is not putting the foot down in between, which is something really, really advanced I can't even do yet. You see what I mean? It's so hard because you're fighting the roll. It's a different kind of ab work than this. It's the core stability when one leg is off the floor, like in double pay. Yeah? So play around with that. This way, and then the other way for the normal ab series. Yeah? So again, that's what I do on the foam roller. I'm sure you can do a million other things on this thing. If you have something you like to do that I did not do, please let me know in the comments below. I always love knowing different things to do on here. Alright you guys, if you missed my Entre Chassisse video, it's over there. You can click it to watch. Love you all so much, and I will see you next time.